What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. Today we're going to focus in on future Boston University goalie and 2013 draft eligible goalie Shane Starrett. One of the few. I know him pretty well. I never actually scored on him. I was going to make a joke about that, but I actually never did. So that's how good he is. He can stop me one-on-one. And, you get a pop gun for a wrist shot. That's what happens. Hey, let's focus in on Bug Eyes. He posted a 24, 12, and 4 record with a 190 goals against average and 915 save percentage with the U18s at Selects Academy. Was a former Catholic Memorial Knight, like his three brothers, Bo, Shane, and Pete. Was pretty good at Catholic Memorial. Just chose to take his talents elsewhere for his senior year of high school and really played very well. He was actually draft eligible last year and wasn't drafted. But he's going to be at BU next year. He's a huge goalie at 6'5", and cuts off angles pretty well. Plays the position really, headily, so to speak. He's got a good feel for the game. I think part of the reason he sees the puck through traffic so well is those Bug Eyes. He's got like a sixth sense to see pucks coming at him at the net. But he's got the athleticism too. It's one thing to be 6'5" and really be raw, but he's got the athletic ability. He's got the psychological makeup. He's a smart kid, and he's got the, like I said, the size. You can't reiterate how important that is in terms of cutting off angles, challenging shooters, doing shit like that. And goalies are bigger than ever. I mean, 6'5", 10, 20 years ago, like, oh my god, that's something we've never seen. I mean, I think Dryden was 6'2", 6'3", and they called him the Giraffe. But you're looking at bigger goalies, Jacob Marks from Florida being one of them. Campbell, the Dallas Stars prospects, 6'2", 6'3", and they make him sound like he's undersized. But I think that's what you're looking at. It's a position. I mean, you can be 5 foot. How big is Darren Pang? 5'6", and he was a pretty effective goalie. Tim Thomas is 5'11". I got Tuca listed at 6'4". I don't see that. But I mean, it's all about what you do to stop a puck. It's all about results. Focus on substance, not style, and I think that's the case with Tim Thomas. But what you're looking at with Starrett is a technically sound goalie that can cut off angles, that can do the intangibles, and I think he'll be starting at BU next year. The O'Connor McGuire situation at BU is kind of dicey. Neither one of them really picked it up. I mean, his true freshman hockey East, that's something to look at, but I think he'll step right in next year and challenge them, and challenge the shooters every day to get better. I think that's something you're going to be looking at. It's a whole new dynamic of practice. Actually, just speaking of hockey, big Hockey East goalies, Ben Bishop is a rather large guy, and you got to see stuff like that. So I think he'll help the shooters. I think he'll help his own game, and obviously with the new coach and staff at BU, it's the beginning of a new era, and we'll see what Bug Eyes can do. And I think he'll be drafted somewhere in the 5th, 6th, or 7th round. It'll be a later round pick, but I mean, with goalies, I'd take one every year if I was a team because you never know. You might whip on one in the first round and hit on one in the 6th or 7th round. That's just how it is with that position. But I think he's got a good future ahead of him in hockey, and I think he'll do very well and make people that have known him for a long time really proud. Anyway, that's like this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Shane Starrett, draft eligible, 2013 draft eligible. Goaltender bound for Boston University. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.